Welcome to the channel, everybody. This is mind-blowing facts about Canadian Prime Ministers. Number 1. Sir John A. Macdonald once threw up during his campaign, saying that I am not sick because of drink, but I'm sick because I'm forced to listen to my opponents. Alexander Mackenzie was a stonemason that helped build Ontario's Parliament building. Sir John A. Abbott said he didn't want the job and he frankly didn't want to ever become Prime Minister. Sir John Thomson died whilst having lunch with Queen Victoria. This is the only Prime Minister to not die in Canada. Sir Mackenzie Ball ran a rebellious cabinet and some of his cabinet members tried to oust him and others were loyal to him. It was a very divided and rebellious cabinet. Charles Turpin only served 68 days before he was kicked out. Sir Wilfrid Laurier was the first francophone and had very fashionable clothing styles. Sir Robert Warburton created the Wartime Conscription Act that nearly split the country into two with Quebec. Arthur Meighen had to relearn French to improve relations with Quebec. William Lyon Mackenzie King thought he could communicate with the dead and to his dead dog. R.B. Bennett lived in the London Ritz Hotel after being Prime Minister, a very, very extravagant lifestyle. Louis Laurent, known as Uncle Louis, used to fly around the country regularly, introducing a more wider campaign for future leaders. John Diefenbaker appointed many women cabinet ministers and Indigenous people into his position as PM. Lester B. Peterson won a Nobel Peace Prize in 1957. Pierre Elliott Trudeau pirouetted behind the Queen's back. Many people thought it was very rude. Joe Clark lost a vote of non-confidence a few months into his prime ministership after losing count of how many MPs he had. John Turner was caught slapping a female MP, which was very bad. Brian Mulroney introduced NAFTA and helped to reshape Canada for the better to bring prosperity to millions. Kim Campbell was the first woman as Prime Minister, but she saw a massive defeat in the next election. John Chrétien once choked a protester in the neck. Paul Martin saw the legalization of same-sex marriage, and he lost a non-confidence motion to Stephen Harper. Stephen Harper loved the Beatles, even singing "With Little Help from My Friends" at a very big, I wouldn't say rally, but he done it at some kind of conference. It was very funny. It was very good music. He could play the piano. Justin Trudeau was seen in blackface many times, which many thought was very racist, which it is. Mark Carney was the head of the Bank of England, where he didn't do a great job, and he is the first Prime Minister to have photos with Ghislaine Maxwell, and he's the first Prime Minister to have his family in Jeffrey Epstein's Black Book. Thank you very much for watching the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Peace.